My name's Liz Storer, and I'm running for House District 23 to represent Teton County at the Wyoming State Legislature. I'm a former fishing guide, and I represented the U.S. fly fishing team here in Jackson way back in 1997. So water has been a big part of my life. Certainly one of the reasons I'm running for office is my concern about the direction that Wyoming is going and concerns over environmental quality. I've worked in conservation most of my adult life. One of the things that I love about living in Jackson is that people here really do care about the environment. They really do care about the wildlife here. It's a clear value, and that's a value that I also represent and I can take to Cheyenne. I think it was surprising to learn that we had such water quality issues here, given that we're a very wealthy community and we do value our environment. On the other hand, we're also in the state of Wyoming, and I know that frankly the state's rules are not as stringent as they might be, or we haven't put in place the incentives to help make sure that we are taking care of our water quality. I think we have a little bit of a laissez-faire approach to regulations. We don't really like them very much in this state, and as a result, I think we've not realized what's happened, especially over the last 50 years, and that the infrastructure that we have in place is really worn out and needs to be replaced. The bipartisan infrastructure law and ARPA have brought a lot of money to the table to help communities do this kind of thing. That's flowing from the federal government into the state, and it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really clean things up and recognize that, frankly, we need to do a lot more to address both water quality and water quantity issues in the state. We can't just keep going the way we're going and putting in more septic systems and hoping for the best. We really do need to look at this across the valley and probably regionally as well. I'm also concerned, though, about climate change. Obviously, climate change is having an impact in our community, in our water systems. Wyoming has, it's one of its biggest revenue producers is the extraction of fossil fuels, and yet the state really does need to wean itself from those fuels as well. And we need to come up with new revenue sources in order to do so. Let's hear it for clean water, and let's make sure we protect Teton County for the next generation.